All right, guys. Thank you, guys. You guys are looking great today. So this is our 13th year doing this. So 13th year, every year we've done it, and I'm really excited to go over and recognize and just thank you guys for 2025. You know, a lot of things happened last year, and this is my opportunity to say thank you to you guys. So let's look at the numbers from 2025. So this is where we started in January, around the 800s, and then we stepped it up in April, and then things started increasing, and to our peak was October 2025, which was our best month ever. And it was a lot more premium, which I'll show you guys compared to the previous year. So this is what it looked like throughout the months. It kept on going higher and higher. So really just proud of our growth here. In January, we didn't have, back then we had one chat for customer service, birthdays, voicemail, just everything was on one chat. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. So people would be joking around and quotes would be in there, and it was such a mess. So that's when we separated the worldwide with the HQ with, now we have so many different channels. We also started on the morning huddles in January too. That was brand new, we'd never done it before. January started the morning huddles. February, we introduced the closing playbook and the SSS role play. So that was brand new, we didn't do that before. And then in March, we got Blue Fire. And then also in March, we introduced broker BFPPs. And then in April, what happened in April? It's kind of like the story of the year last year.
Did we say bye to farmers in April?
We said goodbye to farmers in April, end of April. Yep, that's kind of what defined our year last year. We became independent agency. And then in May, we unveiled our new logo. We introduced accuracy scoring. We got appointed with Progressive. And also in May, that's when we hit our first what? $1 million in premium. And that's when I also shaved my head.
Are you sure it wasn't stress?
I'm surprised I still have it here right now. And then in June, we introduced SDRs. In May, and then all the way to September, Eva came back. Yu-chan got her own office. Those are the things I remember. October, we introduced the 25 to 10. We did some pick your top 5 contests. November, we started talking about broker fee averages being something important. And then in December, we got appointed with Mercury. It's just all about you guys working hard. And this is what the graph looks like when we continue to get better and our team gets stronger. So let's look back at the last 5 years, because we've been doing this for 13 years. So let's go back 5 years, okay? So in 2021, our average was 300,000. That's how much we were writing per month. 2022, now we're writing 400,000 per month. Really shows our progression. 2023, now we're writing not that much more, 476K average. 2024, we took it to another level, 287K, and then 8 million total in 2025. How much do you write total, do you guys think? Yeah? Over $1 million a month average. Okay, so let's give it up for ourselves. We're gonna do a lot of clapping here, but that's one of the things I wanna show you guys is that, yeah, huge trajectory here. This graph is very powerful. That's 3 times the size in 4 years. And these numbers are impressive, but what's more impressive is the people behind them, which is you guys. So today is about recognizing you guys. All right, so let's get into our award ceremony winners. So every year we have a different name. 2024 was Win Together Award because, it was very important that a team stuck together that year. 2022 was like #1 Farmers Agency Award. 2021, #1 Farmers, we sold the most policies. So every year we have an award name. This year, the award name is gonna be the DKIA Independence Year Award. Because again, it was the year we went independent. And here we are, okay? So let's go into our first time winners here. So the first person we're gonna present it to, well, actually, first thing we should do is we have a couple people that joined us in 2026. Okay, so we wanna recognize our future winners, not winning today, but our future winners, we have Ricardo and Natalie. So let's give it up for them. Started with us in January, and we're looking forward to presenting awards to them next year. Starting off to a great start, and our team continues to get stronger and stronger. But this agent, we have started in November was referred by Evelyn. Her best month ever, well, she only had 1 month to sell, but 63K already in her first full month. Who do we have here? Let's give our first award today to Marlene. All right, congratulations. How did you have such a great first month, and how do you feel about the team?
Well, I think more than anything, I really like to work here. I like what I do. It doesn't feel like work. Every day I show up and it's never like a dread coming to work. I always look forward to coming to work, which is something that is different from my previous jobs. So I think that's kind of what makes the difference, that I like what I do. I like to genuinely help people. And I always like to try hard and work hard. So I think that's what it is.
All right, thank you, Marlene. Yeah, well, Nico already said from the very first week, he was like, well, I feel we have a superstar here. So it's just the beginning of her career, but off to a great start. And I'm very excited for her future with our agency. All right, the next first-time winner started in October. Okay, a referral from Chris. Her best month ever was November with 54K. Haseli, let's give it up for Haseli. Congratulations. Here you go. All right, Haseli, let's hear a little word from you.
I mean, I think I want to do more, and I like where I work, and I'm thankful for the opportunity. Thank you, Chris, for referring me. And I mean, I guess let's go to another great year, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Very well said. Thank you, Haseli. Yeah, working hard for her son and her family. Very happy to have us with us. First time winner here. Now we have somebody that started in September. Okay, so we got on a really good streak there. September, October, November. She was Luis's referral. And her best month ever was November with 70K. This award ceremony, we're going to be talking more premium because that's kind of what we did last year. Next year, we'll be talking about more policy count, but we're talking more premium this award ceremony. So Luis's referral started in September, best month, November, 70K. Who do you think we have here? Evelyn. That's right. Let's get up for Evelyn. Thank
you.
Mm-hmm. Share a few words with us. How do you think about your last year?
Hi, guys. Everyone looks so nice, first of all. Thank you, Dan. And honestly, I'm just grateful to be here. Like Marlene said, it's nice working here. Like, it's a whole vibe. It doesn't feel like a stressful job environment. I know sometimes it can get a little, it can feel like a lot when you're taking like a lot of calls, or sometimes some clients are particular. But I think it also has a big part. I think our employees or coworkers, they play a big part in like how work environment is, and I'm very thankful for our little corner. It's very, very positive, very fun, and even when you could get a little stressed sometimes, it's very easy to come to work. So I'm very grateful to be here, and I'm very happy to have gotten to meet everyone. Everyone's really cool, very nice. But yeah, thankful to be here, and thank you, Dan.
All right, thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, what you guys do is not easy, dealing with customers, leads. You thought you got a sale, you couldn't get a sale. So the least we want to do is be there for each other, try to make our job as enjoyable as possible. So thank you guys for doing that. Another first-time winner started probably just a couple weeks before Evelyn. He is Aureli's referral. Best month ever was November with 69K, 109% attendance, second in win-loss ratio. Wins a lot of his days. Who do we have here? Go, Diego, go!
No, but thank you for the opportunity. Thanks to Areli, I'm here. She was begging me for like 3 months to come over here. So that's it.
I didn't know about that. Thank you, Areli. You really recruited him hard. You're following up with him, huh? Yeah. All right. Now we have a winner from July. July, and she was Chris's referral. All right. Her best month ever was December with 54K. Who do we have here? That's right. Let's give it up for Oksana. Let's hear from Oksana. Oh, really? On that.
First of all, I'm very honored to be here. Working for Dan made my dream come true. I had a very rough living situation in the past, and thanks to him, I'm where I'm at right now, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you for all of you who are very supportive when I was new, and now we came a long way, and I'm just happy to be here. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. Very well said. Well, yeah, supportive is a great word. That's what I love to hear from you guys, that you guys are supporting each other. That's what work should be about. You know, life is not easy. Making money is not easy. We want to be around people that support each other, and that's the beautiful thing about you guys. So thank you guys, really, and thank you, Roxana. All right, first time winner here. Started in April of last year. His best month ever was October with 82K. All right, premium sold average was 44K. 21 5-star reviews. All right. Who do we have here? Chris. That's right. Let's get up for Chris.
Shy. I'm very shy. Sorry. No, I'm just gonna say thank you, Dan, for the opportunity. And I know great things come. They don't come easy, and definitely the interview wasn't easy. So I told Hazel and Roxana, don't give up. It takes like 2 or 3 times to meet up with Dan, and I'm happy that they listen and they're here, and just grateful for the opportunity.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Well, one of the things I want to share with you guys about Chris is, he's somebody that really wants to be here. And I think once that desire to want to be at other places there, that really means great things in the future. So thank you, Chris, for showing that you truly want to be here, and lessons being learned and getting better from that. So really excited about Chris and his future, and how he fits in with our team here. Really excited about 2026 for really all of you guys, including Chris. All right, another first-time winner. This is our last first-time winner, started in February, so this is what really kicked us off this year with all our new teammates. Her best month ever was October with 80K. Average premium sold, 44,000. So who do we have here? That's right, already. Congratulations.
Well, let's see, where do I start? Very thankful for Dan having me here, giving me this opportunity to work with all of you guys. Slowly the team has grown, since I started. So many new faces. It's great. More freeway. So, let's see. Well, yeah. Thank you, guys. That's it.
All right, thank you, Arely. Well, Arely is one of the key hires. You kind of mentioned it because she is kind of who started the X3-Way crew movement. She's original. And someone that also, like Chris, wants to be here. And just like everybody else, someone we'd like to see happy and healthy with us. So let's get Arely one more time. All right, now we get into the 2-time winners here. So the 2-time winner, we have somebody that started with us May of 2024. Her best month ever was November with 78,000. And now we get to compare stats from the previous year, okay, because we have stats from 2024. So she wrote 342K more than the previous year. That's a lot more policies sold. Premium sold average was 40K, 98% attendance. Who do we have here?
Angie.
That's right. Let's get up for Angie. All right.
I don't even know what to say. I was caught off guard. I'm just happy to be here. I'm grateful for Jamie, even though she's not here anymore, but for bringing me here to the office, getting to meet new people, being friends with everybody. So I think that's what I value the most in working here, is the relationship that I built here with everybody. So yeah, numbers are numbers up there, but I think what I'm more grateful for is all of you guys.
Oh. No, it's really true. You know, numbers are important. That's a business-based stuff, but relationships who you work with is just as important. Well, you want to make money and work with people that you like working with. So that combination is very difficult to find, and that's what we're trying to create here. And thank you guys for creating that type of working environment. So thank you, Angie. Also, you know, she helped us train Hassel, okay? And then she also is a big part of our marketing campaigns. Okay, so those are many different ways that she helps our agency. All right, now we skip to the three-time winners. Three-time winner, and he has won some major awards in the past, major categories. Last year's 2024 Rookie of the Year, 2024 Outstanding Sales Performance Award for being in top 3 in sales 2024. So he started December of 2023. Best month ever was all the way to the end of the year in December with 75K. Premium sold, top 5 for the whole agency last year. Averaged 56K. And even though 2024 was an outstanding year for him, 2025 he actually sold more than 2024, 87K more. So he was first in quotes, 98% attendance. Who do we have here? That's right, let's get up for Christian Palacios. Congratulations.
Well, working here has taken off a lot of years from my life expectancy. You know, it's pretty stressful sometimes, you know, but it's cool, it's fun, it's chill. So hopefully I could do better this year than last year. Thank you.
All right. All right. Yeah, well, we don't want to cut any years off too much, so let's continue to produce. And yeah, one thing about Christian, oh shoot, didn't show him. So just with Christian, you know, really proud of his transformation. I think beginning of last year, we had so many changes. Some weren't that easy, but this time, you know, the adaptability and the attitude has been a really game changer for him. I've always felt like the positive attitude is just the only thing that he needs. And now with that, I feel like he's unstoppable coming into 2026. And he says that he wants to have a killer 2026, and I really believe that he's going to do it. So I'm really excited for his 2026 coming up. All right, third-time winner here. Started in October 2023. Was working at Disney. Got licensed in May. That kind of gave it away. 2025, she averaged 50K. Okay, best month ever was December, 75K. She sold 358K more than the previous year. She actually had the best payment numbers, customer service tickets numbers, and customer service broker fee numbers too. So who do we have here as the third-time winner of the award here today? Let's give it up for Lene. All right, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh gosh. Huh? Hold on. The light is in my way. You're right there? Okay. Well, just first and foremost, also thank you, Dan, for the opportunity when you knew that I didn't have any experience. I wasn't licensed at all. And he gave me the chance to get my license and just be here and work hard and just hope for another year. Hopefully this year, you know, work even harder because when I see those paychecks every 10th, they're amazing. And just hoping to, you know, like get more friendships out of you because I know I don't really talk to everyone because, I mean, we're all working all the time, but hope to continue to talk to each and every one of you and continue our friendships for this year.
All right. Thank you, Dave. She's also the leader of the health club at the DKIA, also getting everybody signed up for 5Ks. So that's something. And then also help train Luis. So let's not forget how much of an impact that made for us. As somebody new coming in, really showing how we do things at DKIA, what our culture is like, and someone who's committed to, someone who we are committed to help in this business for a very long time. So thank you, Dace, for your 2025. All right. Also, a 3-time winner here. Started in August of 2023. Got licensed for personalized in July of 2024. So in 2025, she sold 320K more than she did in 2024. Best month ever was July with 47K. 69 payments, which was second. 36 customer service tickets. Retention average 89%. Who do we have here?
Iris.
That's right. Let's get up for Iris. For Iris?
Well, I want to say thank you for the opportunity, Dan. Last year was a little rocky road for me. With so much going on like outside of work, but I managed to come to work the whole year and go through it. But I'm looking forward to another year. Hopefully this year is good. Started a great month last month, so I'm looking forward to continue making more money for my family.
All right. That's what I love to see from you guys. You guys are just really what motivates you guys is family. For so many of us. So that's something that I see in you, Iris. And even though you and many of us, go through difficult times throughout the years, but I hope work is a place that you guys could get through difficult times with the relationships and being productive and being appreciative. So thank you, Iris, for another great year. All right, another 3-time winner here. Started with us in March of 2023. Has some major awards in the past, like 2023 Broker Fee Agent of the Year, 2024 Broker Fee Agent of the Year. 2025 total was 553K, which is 19,000 more than 2024. Her best month ever was May last year with 90K and averaged 46,000 throughout the year. Broker fee average was $209 per policy, which is first place. Who do we have here?
Jeanette.
Let's get up for Jeanette.
Okay, so sorry guys, I'm sick. First of all, I want to thank Dan because he's the one that believed in me when he hired me over the phone. And I know last year wasn't my best year, but a lot of family problems and all that stuff. But hopefully this year I'm gonna hit hard and do my broker fees as I used to, guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jeanette. Well, yeah, Jeanette, when she first started with us, we were just starting to write with other carriers. We just got appointed with Aspire. Aspire, by the way, let's shout out to Aspire, our carrier of the year. Let's get up for Aspire. I should have a ranking there, but when we first got Aspire, and then I didn't know anything about broker fees, really. I didn't know. And then Jeanette started with us, and she was the one who kind of showed us, how to do things. So, including getting the broker fee form signed. So, thank you for kind of showing us from the basics here and really being a big part of DKIA history, how we transitioned from a captive to an independent agency. So, she's a big part of that. So, thank you once again, Jeanette. All right. Oh, we have somebody, started with us. This is going to be a tricky one. March of 2023. 2025, she averaged 51K. Ended with over 600,000, which is 180K more than 2024. Her best month ever was September with 71K. She was top 3 in July. Who do we have here? Somebody who is not here.
Oh, Victoria? Victoria.
Let's give it up for Lupe. So, obviously we're very happy for her. She was very excited, and we were very excited for her too. And we still don't have any news yet, but we're very excited to hear from her once she does. So let's wish Lupe the best, and once she comes back, she's a big part of the DKIA family. All right. Another agent started with us in February of 2023. 2025 total was 507,000, which is 184K more. A lot of you guys just sold a lot more than 2024. Best month ever was September at 55K, 96% attendance. Someone who also is not here, but we want to also shout out. Victoria. That's right, Victoria. So let's get from Victoria. All right, now we are getting into the 4-time winners. So a 4-time winner here, including 2023 being in the top 3 in 2023 Outstanding Sales Performance Award, and was the 2024 Agent of the Year. Started back with us in December 2022. 2025, her total was $707,000 in premium, which is 4th place. And even though she was Agent of the Year last year, she wrote $281K more than she did that year. Premium average is $58K. Her best month ever was February with $87K, Agent of the Month that month. And 25 average policy count too per month. And second in retention too at 90%, Agent of the Month in February. And top 3 times during the year. So who do we have here? That's right, it's got first Spady. Congratulations.
She's not blonde anymore. Obviously, I'm really thankful, very grateful to be here since the beginning. Dan has always believed in me, and I feel like I still have a long way to go. I appreciate the relationships that I built with every single one of you, and we just, gotta continue. I mean, there's hard times in life, but then I feel like we always know how to come back and then just do better. So this is the year where we have to go super hard, especially with the push contest. So I'm looking forward for more, Dan, because I feel like that really makes us realize what we are capable of and that it is possible to get those fat checks. So yeah, I'm grateful because I've been able to accomplish a lot of goals that I had, and then a big one this year too. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's really well said. I really agree with that. Very grateful, but we all, including me and the whole agency, have a long ways to go. So thank you, Spady. Also, a huge help along with Angie with the marketing. I think that's something that we don't really appreciate enough is how much the videos and how much the marketing results in business for us. And then the ability to write preferred business is something going to be something that's going to be a big push for as well moving forward, being able to write not only the non-standard, the standard, but also the preferred business. And that's something that we're very excited to Spady to help us out with as well. All right, now we also have another 4-time winner actually. We don't have the Customer Service Rep of the Year for the first time this year because none of us do that anymore really. Okay, so TCO really dominates that category for us. But last year, she was our 2024 CSR of the Year. Started with us in September of 2022. Her best month was February with $55K, and she was away 4 months due to maternity leave. Came back, but still sold more than she did in 2024, $194K more. Who do we have here? Let's get on for Eva.
I wasn't here half of most of the year. I think I was always sitting on the couch sleeping while I was eating my KFC, being pregnant. But thank you, Dan, for 2025. And 2025 just got me stronger to better myself for 2026. Thank you.
Yeah, no, every year there's lessons, and I think this award ceremony is also a way for us to say thank you to 2025 and say goodbye to 2025 too. So we're gonna give our respects to the year, and yeah, it's also a good moment for us to reset, and we're off to new beginnings here. We're very happy for you, Eva, having Lainey and coming back, and just as we all know, a great teammate of ours with a big smile and a big part of our family here. So thank you so much for 2025 as well, Eva. All right, 4-time winner also. She started the same day as Eva, fun fact, September 2022. 2025 total was $630K, which is an average of $52K, which is more than 2024, where she won the Outstanding Sales Performance Award for being in the top 3. And she sold more last year than that year. Best month ever, really finished strong in December with $86K. And she was in the top two times last year. Who do we have here? Genesis. Let's get up for Genesis.
I just really say that I'm really thankful for Dan. You gave me an opportunity when I was looking for a new career, and you took me on even though I had no experience. I'm really grateful for that. I really appreciate how much I've grown here, and I'm ready for a new year.
All right, thank you, Genesis. Yeah, super proud of really all of you guys, but especially the ones with no experience, how much you guys have grown, especially if this is the 4th year now, being up here, seeing the progression there from where you guys started to where you guys are now, and even more proud and excited about not just the growth the last 4 years, but what your future years are going to look like. So this is an opportunity for me to say, thank you guys for really appreciating me, but this is really about me appreciating you guys. So thank you, Genesis, once again for your growth. And proving me right when I take chances on people. All right, now let's get into the 5-time winners here. So she has won multiple major awards, started April 2021, again, back when we had a customer service department. And then 2022, we had a Most Improved Player of the Year Award, 2023 Hardest Worker, and 2023 Persistency Award. So last year, she ended up with 493K, average 41K. That was 190K more than the previous year. Second in phone calls, okay, and second in accuracy, third in text messages, fifth in quotes. So a lot of hard work going on there. Who do we have here? America. Let's get up for America.
Well, first of all, thank you, Dan, and the team. Grateful to be here another year, and again, progression of the growth. So, cheers to next year. So this year is going to be better.
All right. All right. So thank you, America, for your loyalty and commitment. It's going to be 5-year work anniversary coming up in April, so that's going to be something to definitely celebrate as well. So. The growth really comes after multiple years, and that's something that I'm really proud of. At our agency, I get that question a lot. Is like, hey, what's the turnover like? And that's something that we're really proud of. Is that we have people that stay here, and that's something that means that we're doing something right, and that's something that I like to continue. Is to have people continue to grow, not just a couple years do well, but continue to grow beyond that, and that's the direction we want to go. All right, so a 6-time winner here, started in August of 2020, also won the 2023 Persistency Award. 2025, she wrote 649K, which was a lot more than 2024 because that was 200,000 more than the previous year. Her best month was March with 81,000, which she actually won the Agent of the Month award that month, and she was 5th in broker fees. Who do we have here? Diana. Let's get up for Diana.
I'm just very grateful to be here another year. Thankful for the place that we have to work in, the office, everything. You, Dan, it's cool to work at a place where you get what you put out. So like if you work hard, you're going to get a lot of money. If you don't work hard, you self-reflect and you realize you need to try harder. So I'm just thankful for all that.
Those are your guys to keep this time, huh? All right. But yeah, no, thank you, Diana. That's a great point. And that's the type of place that I want to build is you get what you put in. It's not, other places, there are politics involved and who likes who and all that stuff. This is really a place where, it's based on merit. So if you're doing well, then numbers don't lie. We want to reward people that are producing. And that's the opportunity that we have here. And thank you for recognizing that, Diana. All right, now we're going to skip all the way to a 10-time winner. All right, 2021 Dedication Award, and then the 2023 DKIA Award started with us March of 2026, promoted to our 2016, sorry. 2016, yep. Promoted to our compliance manager July 2023. Who do we have? We have Yu-chan.
And I would say, like, I know sometimes it's so stressful, but I'm happy to help you guys, and like I love to see you guys do better. So just make my job a little easier. Thank you.
Yu-chan, thank you for 10 years now winning this award. I'm not sure if your desk has enough space there, but just someone that helps our agency in so many different ways. Many of you guys are in production, are in sales. Yu-chan helps us with compliance, which is a major part of our organization, keeping things organized. Now she runs a team with 3 other team CEO members, and talk about also growth, talk about loyalty, talk about trust. These are things that is very difficult to find in a team member, and this is something that we wouldn't be able to see these numbers here without Yu-chan. So let's get for Yu-chan one more time. All right, let's get into the category winners here, okay? So this is like what we do every single month, but now we look at the whole year. So when it comes to most 5-star reviews, we have Lupe, Alexis, Mari, Chris. We won't have agents come up on these, but I do want to shout out our #1 agent for most 5-star reviews. Oh, by the way, last year we had 1,578 5-star reviews. That's a lot of 5-star reviews. So with the most 5-star reviews, this award goes to somebody who wasn't even here the whole year, but yeah, that's right. Let's get it up for Evelyn. Congratulations. We're going to go through this a little bit quicker. Most hours worked. Just put in the most hours for the whole year. Victoria, Christian, Angie in the top 3, Alexis with 2,000 hours on. And then also the 100%ers, okay, Diego 100%, Luis 100%, Enrique 100%, Alexis also 100%. And this agent here also over 100%. Who do we have as the most hours worked? That's right. Let's give it up for Mari. That's actually a lot more hours than second place. So 109% for the whole year. Okay, so talk about consistency there. Her consistent attendance availability is an invaluable asset to the team. So many Saturdays, so many, coming in early with the early shift, bus staying late. So that was an incredible year for her as far as availability, which is something that we really want to recognize here. Okay, we don't have a policy where you have to leave at a certain time. You can work as much as you want, and that actually makes a huge difference on paychecks. So congratulations to Madi. Most phone calls, all right? Most phone calls, we have Eva, not even here the whole year. Luis, only being here half the year, and he's still in top 4. That's incredible there. Christian with a lot of phone calls. America over 5,000. And the most phone calls goes to? Alexis. That's right, with 6,000 calls. All right, and then the most hours on the phone. We have America, Victoria, Mari, and Christian. And the most hours on the phone for the whole year goes to? Alexis with over 100 years more. 100 hours more. He was actually on the phone in February, which is a short month, exactly a year ago, 80 hours, which is the most anyone has been on the phone for a month. So that's incredible. Their average 65 hours per month. So definitely dominated this category. Highest retention, okay? So keeping our customers with us for over 6 months span. After 6 months, we check and see how many customers are still with us. Iris, 3-way tie, Mari, Espedi, Alexis, great job there. That means you guys are not only getting the new business, but having them stay with us. And the #1 agent for highest retention goes to? Enrique. That's right, Enrique with 91%. Making sure our customers are happy. Enrique Bobby, that's right. All right, highest broker fee average. You have Diana in the top 5, Mari 183, Victoria 196, Alexis over $200. And the first place finisher for highest broker fee average goes to? That's right, at $209. Congratulations. This is her second year in a row with the highest broker fee average. Highest broker fee total, obviously this is a huge category for us. We have Christian with 53K, Jeanette with 61K, Enrique at 63K, Mari in the top 2 at 66K, and the first place finisher for highest broker fee goes to?
Alexis. Sweet.
With how much?
83.
82K. Fun fact, in 2024, it was 36K. So talk about a big difference there for how big of a year he had as far as broker fee. And you guys already know how much of a difference that makes with the agency's profitability. So really, really appreciate Alexis with his incredible year. We'll more on him later. All right, now let's get into the team voting awards. All right, so I had nothing to do with these awards, so don't ask me what happened here. This is all you guys, okay? This is really based on who you guys voted for. So we have the Work Ethic Teammate of the Year. So DKIA core principle number 1 is work ethic. Who do you guys think is the hardest worker? And that's obviously a big category because that's our core principle number 1. We work hard for our future, and here are our nominees, the top 3 people that got the most votes. All right, so great job here, guys. This is an award that we give out here. Core Principal Award. Hardest Worker of the Year goes to Luis. How were you able to put in the work ethic last year?
I don't know. I feel like I've only been here for 7 months, but it feels like it's been less. So it just kind of flew. And I guess that's how most days goes. They kind of just fly, and I don't really notice that I'm here like over 8 hours. And that's what happens. But yeah, I'm going to continue doing the same thing this year. So.
All right. Yeah. Love to hear that. So let's look at the stats here. So he was on the phone 75 hours on the phone average, first place, okay, when it comes to averages. Also, 747 calls average, that's number 1 as well. And then attendance percentage 107% for the whole year. The number that really stood out to me on his very first full month, he made 938 calls. So that was the most ever anyone has made in a month. And I sat by him, and it's very difficult to even say how you're doing. So he's always on the phone, always working hard. So that's what we really appreciate. All right, Kindness Teammate of the Year. Okay, so kindness is our core principle number 2. It's something that's very important to us as far as being nice to each other, which you guys are talking about, being supportive, being nice to our customers. And yeah, this is something that's very important to me as the way we do business. So your nominees here, we have Mari. Okay. And then we also have, and right in the middle there? That's right. So this was a very close one. This was with just a 1 vote difference here. The Kindness Teammate of the Year goes to Evelyn. Talk about this core principle.
This is really cute. Well, I've only been here a little bit, and honestly, like, all the people up here are super, super nice. I'm so grateful to have met Mari. One thing that stood out to me a lot is that she does a lot of things for other people, like decorating for birthdays and everything. Always cleaning up after every, like, cake. Yu-chan, also very, very sweet. So honestly, I feel like we all deserve this. But thank you guys for voting. I appreciate it. And I'm very happy to have met everyone. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Evelyn. All right, and now that's so true, and I really love what you said about Mari. You know, those are things that very nice that you recognized, because that's something we all do as a team. So great job, Mari. Thank you. Positive Attitude Team of the Year. So positive attitude is so important when it comes to business. We have to believe that the future is better for us. If we're working hard, if we're being kind, then good things are going to happen. And that belief is something that we always have to have. You know, it's just a lot of times it's not the skills that we have. It's just really comes down to the attitude that we have that makes a difference. So our nominees here for our Positive Attitude Team of the Years, once again, we have Mari, Evelyn, all 3 of you guys. This one also in America. So this one also came down to 1 single vote. It was extremely close, but the Positive Teammate of the Year goes to Evelyn once again. All right. Yeah.
I'm very surprised, honestly. I feel like I've hardly been here, but again, very grateful, and everyone deserves it. If I could split it into 3, I would. But yeah, everyone's really kind. Everyone's awesome. And yeah, thank you guys for voting.
All right. All right. All the referrals probably helped you. All right. So great job, everybody. And like she said, everybody who's nominated, even those of you guys who got some votes, this makes a big difference. And I can really see that you guys are, working hard, being positive, and being kind to each other, which are our 3 core principles of our agency. All right, guys, let's get into the major award categories. These are the ones that we give out every single year. These are the biggest of the biggest awards. We're gonna start off with the Rookie of the Year award. We have a lot of Rookie of the Years in the past. Laura has won the Rookie of the Year award. Christian has won the Rookie of the Year award. Mari has won the Rookie of the Year award. So these are agents that have turned into superstars. This agent started with us in July. His best month ever was October with 135K. He's just only here 6 months, but he wrote 594K during those 6 months, which average premium sold was 99,000. Okay, which is number 1 as far as average goes. Average also policy sold 41 policies per month. During the 6 months he's been here, he's won the Agent of the Month award 3 times. And I want to just share with you guys, okay, during the interview process, there was a little bit of, it's a big decision, where you're going to work. And I'm never really the type to be like pushing really hard, It's a big decision. I don't want to influence you. I just want you to be happy. I don't want to promise things that's not, true. But I had somebody do a little bit of research. Just kind of back and forth. I could tell he was thinking about it. And I was like, hey, Aurelie, do you know anything about this guy named Luis Diaz? And she said, okay, let me find out for you. and then the next day, she came back to me and said, oh yeah, he's good. He could sell a lot. And I was like, really? So I said, all right, let me give him a little nudge here. I kind of went a little bit stronger in the recruiting, and I'm so glad that we did, because the 2025 Rookie of the Year goes to Luis Diaz.
Well, I did kind of struggle with this decision to come to the agency, because I did have some personal things that there were promises being made, and I just, in the end, I just decided to follow my gut, and I'm glad I did. So I'm grateful for Dan to kind of give me the opportunity, despite me kind of flaky at the beginning. But I think most of all, I am very grateful for the people who have supported me in the time that I've been here, the short time that I've been here. But I think most of all, I'm grateful for the person who has been with me for a long time. I think having been with me through the times where I haven't been the most positive, I think, you can't really replace that. So, yeah, thank you.
Yes, come on. Well, that was a very special moment, and I think that's something that we should, recognize as an opportunity here. Many of the special people in our lives are not in this room, okay? And when you guys go home tonight, let your special person know, thank you. Let, your in-laws, that take care of the kids, thank you. Your parents that help you. Your kids that help you, that motivate you. Everybody here is not here and getting had a year by themselves, and it's very important that we recognize whoever it is. Many times our parents, our in-laws, or whoever just takes care of our everyday life. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here. So definitely have a chance to thank them, like Luis did, of not just last year, but many years when we weren't at our best, of supporting us get to where we are today. All right. So next category here is you guys voted for the hardest worker of the year, but myself, we have the Hustler of the Year award. So let's see who put in the most work last year. We have here Alexis with 101% attendance, first in phone calls, first in phone hours. Just being nominated is a huge deal, guys, okay? We have Christian with 98% attendance, fourth in phone calls, second in phone hours. And then the last nominee is Mari with 109% attendance, number one, seventh in phone calls, third in phone hours. So we have Mari, Alexis, and Christian here. So looking at the numbers here, the most calls, 6,000, second highest was 5,000, over 1,000 more. Most hours, 790, second highest is 676, so that's over 100 hours more on the phones. Attendance over the whole span of the whole year was number 2 for most hours worked. So that means our 2025 Hustler of the Year award goes to, let's get up for Alexis.
Yeah, thankful to be even in this category for sure. Like even the Mari, Christian for sure. I know you guys are dedicated to your work. So being in the same group, mentioned in the same group, I think it's awesome. You guys deserve it as much as me. And I'm even looking at new teammates like Luis. Like if you would have been here all year, you would have been here, I'm sure. So, but it's also awesome to keep fresh competition, I think. Competition with yourself always first and foremost, because you have it to prove to yourself, but it's awesome to see newcomers and trying to get that edge and so on, new perspective. And I think we are in a great position to have that competition come through in a very healthy way. So I'm thankful to be here.
All right. Thank you, Alexis. Yeah, it's a great team we've built here, you know. We have so many strong people and new strong people coming in. And as much as we appreciate, you know, new people bringing the energy, I also really want to appreciate the ones that have built the foundation and have showed us the way to do business here. So thank you so much, Alexis, for being one of those leaders here that have showed us how to work hard in this business. All right, Teammate of the Year award. This one was also a voting, okay? And this was another close one, but this is a major category every year. And here are your nominees. This one was another close one, okay, won by a single vote here. Let's give it up for Mari for being just nominated here. Who's on the glasses? Can you guys tell? Luis, okay, for nominated. And then in the middle there is Yu-chan. What a tough one here, okay, for being a Teammate of the Year. So, you guys voted for the winner here. It came very close. But at the end of the day, the 2025 Teammate of the Year award goes to Luis Diaz.
Well, like, I think, I mean, why do you guys vote for me? But I mean, I try to be as helpful as I can, but I do feel like everyone else always like answers my questions, so I feel like it's kind of reciprocal. Like I might be, you know, on the chat trying to help you guys, but most of you guys are always helping me too. So I would say all of you guys actually. So I feel like this is our award, not mine. But thank you anyway. Yeah.
I think a good teammate is someone that makes people around them better, you know, and it's not just about the technical, like, hey, what about this? What about this carrier? Or does this accept this? But it's also just setting an example. You know, coming in every day, working hard, having the emotional stability, which is so important in this business, and just being an example of somebody who just, okay, next one, okay, keeps trying to sell. So I think in many ways that shows, and you're a good teammate if you're helping other people around you make money. Also referred us Evelyn. Okay, and she resulted in 3 more referrals, so that was a huge chain effect there. And not only a top producer, but a great teammate. That combination makes him an instant leader in our agency. And I'm sure many more awards for him to come in the future. So let's get up for Luis one more time for 2025 Teammate of the Year. So now we're gonna get into just straight sales numbers here. Outstanding Sales Performance Award winners. So we have, usually do the top 3, but I also want to recognize the top 5. Christian with 677K at the last month jumped into the top 5 there. And Stady with 707,000. These are huge numbers. Let's get up for them too for finishing in the top 5. All right, third place, most premium here. Won the Rookie of the Year award 2023, got off to a great start in her career, and also was the Customer Service Rep of the Year. She has won a DKIA award 3 times now because she started in January of 2023. She referred us Alexis. Okay, that's huge, right? Prior to TCO, she was the Customer Service Manager at our agency. Okay, we didn't have TCO, so we did our customer service here, and she was a manager. She wrote 447K more than 2024. Wow, that's a lot more. Premium average was 64,000. 2024 average was 27,000. Okay, so that's a big jump from 27,000 to 64,000. Best month ever was October with 93,000. Average 31 policies sold per month. She worked the most hours, like we already said, 109 hours, 109% for the whole year. Top 2 in March, top 3 times last year. Second in 5-star reviews, second in total broker fees, 66,000. Second in retention, third in phone hours. So she went from 12th place last year to top 3 this year. Consistent effort and attitude just the whole year. And she put in the work, and like Evelyn says, someone who truly cares, sets up you guys' birthdays, gets things ready for the fun stuff that we do as far as having food at our office. And this is just a super proud moment for me because there's so many agents that produce that sort of single policy. 27 agents sold policies, and to be top 3 out of that group and out of all you guys, we see so much talent in this room. 777,000 is what she sold last month. I want to present to you guys the Outstanding Sales Performance Award to somebody I'm super proud of. Let's give it up for Mari Romero.
First and foremost, I want to thank God, because without God, I would not be standing here. I would not have the strength that I have every single day to get up, fight my battles, and come to work and give my best face to every single one of you guys, regardless of what I'm going through. And I want to thank Dan for believing in me when I didn't myself, and allowing me to be here today, to do a 360 in my career. I worked in hospitality for a lot of years, and to switch from that to insurance, to have no experience in sales, and start from the bottom up is what got me here today. And I'm very grateful for that, Dan, that you have always believed in me. And I want to thank you guys for allowing me to be part of your daily. It's a pleasure setting up your birthday. I want to make that day special for you guys. So it's always a pleasure seeing a smile on you guys, making your tortas. So yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's something I totally forgot on there. So yeah, definitely the tortas. But yeah, no, thank you. Just positive attitude, work ethic, and yeah, thank you for recognizing that. And that's something I just want to continue. And that's something that's natural to me. You know, I think it is because the positive attitude being our core principle is that I naturally just believe in you guys. But there's been many people that, you know, even though they have proved me wrong, but thank you, Mari, for being somebody also talking about important stuff in business, is leadership, being able to trust somebody. Those are things, qualities that I really value. And as our agency gets bigger and, you know, it's just so hard to manage everybody, these are things that we see in the future. But for now, there's just so many roles that you've helped us out in the past. But last year, sales is one thing that you really stepped up in when we really needed the most. So let's get from Mari one more time. All right, now let's get into the second place most premium. This agent started with us in April 2023. He is Alexis's referral. All right, this is his second time winning the DKIA award. In 2025, he wrote 931,000, and he was here for 11 months. So that was an average of 84,000 for the whole year. Wow, average 84K for the year. Best month ever was October with 145K. That is the agency record, okay, of all time. 145K, he broke the record. We've been around for 18 years. That's the best month ever for any agent ever. Total policies sold, average 33 policies per month. For the whole year, average 100% attendance. Number one for retention, number one for most text messages sent out. Broker fee, third place with 63,000. He was the agent of the month in October, and he was in the top 3, 9 months. All right. So last year he missed the agent award ceremony, and he would have won the Agent of the Year award because he sold more premium than anyone in 2024. He took a month off, and I'm so happy it was only a month. Because once he came back from April all the way to the end of the year, he was in the top 3 every single month once he came back. In fact, he sold more premium during Q2, Q3, Q4 combined than anybody. So thank you for coming back where you belong. With 931K written, I want to present the Outstanding Sales Performance Award to most premium, second and most premium sold in 2025 to Enrique Martinez. Congratulations.
No, well, you guys know I'm not a man of a lot of words, but but I just really enjoy working with everybody here. Doesn't feel like work. If I'm being honest, 2025, I didn't really hit personal goals, to be honest with you guys. So I'm hoping for 2026 to get better. And yeah, just got to keep pushing, making 2026 better.
Thank you, Laura. That was a perfect song for him. All right, well, yeah, Enrique, just incredible months there. These are how the numbers look for the top 3. And yeah, that's a great insight of what 2026 is going to look for Enrique, because even with this incredible amount here, 931K, still saying that he wants to do better, fell short of his goals. That means he has high goals, and that's something I really encourage all you guys to have is, yeah, being happy with who you work with, but at the same time, always believing that you could have done more and then looking forward to the next year, not just being happy with your production from the previous year. And that's something I really resonate with. All right, so this is his 3rd time winning a DKIA award. It started in April of 2023. He was Muddy's referral, so thank you very much, Muddy. 264K more than 2024. Talked about it already. Average 42K last month. Or I haven't talked about this. 42K last year. He was 6th place in 2024, and average 86K for the whole year. Okay, so from 42K to 86K. Best month ever was August with 118,000. We already presented him the 2025 Hustle Award for number 1 in the phone, number 1 in the calls, number 1 in broker fees, 2nd in total hours worked. From April to August, he went on an incredible streak there of 5 months in a row over 100K. And out of 12 months, he won the Agent of the Month award 6 months. We're all not perfect, including me, especially me. But in business, at the end of the day, we look at the results. How much did we produce? Which agent sold the most? Which agent was the most profitable? We look at the facts, and the facts show that the Agent of the Year for 2025 with over $1 million sold. Thank you for being our top agent 2025, Alexis Ortiz.
All right. You want to play another song or not? Okay, well, first and foremost, I'm super thankful for the opportunity, as always. Yeah, definitely last year was a step up in terms of everything. It was I feel like the momentum was definitely there, obviously, with the responsibility of a child. It just had to be there. And it's like at some point it's non-negotiable that you make money. As I think like previous years, it was like, why am I here? I wasn't giving my effort. So I definitely set a standard for myself that I have to continue. Yeah, like the checks are nice, and you want to continue seeing that. And it only makes sense if you work that hard. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. But I love the sales aspect of this career. I love like a sport. But truthfully, I mean, I feel like I could have done much better. Q4 was a little upsetting to myself. So now I just need to correct those things that I didn't make. I didn't do Q4. Obviously, I had some time away, but just it's a matter of correcting mistakes and moving on. So if I feel like anyone can be here, truly, that's a beautiful part of this business and this opportunity that we actually can all do this. It's not a place where it's just decided on one. It's based off your determination and your hustle. So yeah, I'm thankful.
All right. Thank you, Alexis. Yeah, what a special year, being a dad for the first time. And, Agent of the Year. So 2025 is going to go down as a year that you'll never forget, And yeah, I really resonate with that, as many of you guys were becoming parents for the first time. That feeling, that urgency is really what increases the motivation level for many of us. And once you reach a certain level, needing to get back to that or need to surpass that is something I really agree with as well. And yeah, like I said, and he said too, anybody could do it. It's all based on merit. You don't have to ask him for anything. You just can do it yourself. No one's stopping you from making more money here. And that's the type of production that he was able to put in, and I really just appreciate him for just showing us what's possible in this business. And also at the end, what he said there is, that's how every year should be. We should always learn from the previous year. It would be a waste of a year if you went through a whole year and didn't learn where to get better at. So even after winning this Agent of the Year award, for him to say, hey, there's some things I've corrected, I'm gonna be even stronger this year, just shows what type of career path he's on. So let's get up for Alexis one more time. All right, guys, so this is our 2025 top 5. Congratulations to everyone here as far as production goes. First place to fifth place, all the way to everybody who sold a single policy. I really want to appreciate you guys. And the last award for this award ceremony goes to our 2025 Leadership Award. So last year in this room we had 19 people. Okay, this year we have 26 people. So that means the agency is getting bigger. And I tell, my leaders here that it all starts with us. This award ceremony was about you guys, but truthfully, if we didn't have leaders here, then this place would just wouldn't perform. If I stopped showing up, if we didn't care about our teams, if we didn't care about our core principles, and if we didn't put in the work, then how do we expect anybody to follow us or put in the work when, the leaders aren't? I just don't think that's fair. So as serious as we are, as the more we care, the more other one's going to care. And that's why the leadership is something that is going to be even more important as we grow our team. The more people we have, the more leadership strength there has to be. So we need people that are competent, that know what they're doing, and those are the people that determine our future here. So let's go over the 2025 Leadership Award winner's previous awards she has won over the years. All right, so this is her 13th award, DKIA award. Started off as the Rookie of the Year. Again, customer service is a big deal. For a couple of years, she helped us out with the customer service side. first time winning the Agent of the Year award after 2 years, 2016. 2017, we had her 5-year work anniversary, 2017 Agent of the Year award. So she started back in July of 2012, quite a long time ago. If you guys remember what you guys were doing in 2012. Put in an ad out on Craigslist for customer service, farmers insurance, $11 an hour. All right.
Still keep that.
let's see who I find. Fun fact, she is the original member of the X-Freeway crew. Because she was also working at Freeway before. Her license was expired. And it was a tough time in the economy back then. And Maddie was 10 months old. And she was getting literally no help from anybody. And she was all on her own, trying to make it a living in Southern California, raising a baby, literally a baby at that time. Kept it going there. I don't even have the Life Agent and the Commercial Agent of the Year award stuff because that was a big deal back then. I had not enough space to put it in here, but Agent Award basically for 10-year anniversary here, 2021, Agent of the Year, Teammate of the Year, voted for Teammate of the Year, okay. Again, voted Teammate of the Year. So 3 years in a row, voted Teammate of the Year and has won the Agent of the Year award for 9 years in a row. She was Agent of the Month. Agent of the Month is a difficult award to win, but she won that award for over 6 years straight, every single month, over 70 months in a row. Okay, so there was no, like imagine doing the Agent of the Month award, but it was the same person for 6 years. So this was Laura's second year as a manager. And let me tell you guys, management is not easy. Okay, when you're in sales, you get to have total control of your own behavior. Like you control yourself. Like hopefully you get to control yourself and you have total control of your production. Management is totally different because you're responsible for other people's behavior. And that is a very difficult one. And the one thing that I'll tell you guys about, me learning about management that's most difficult and but also defines what a good manager is when someone is able to put their own goals aside for the teams and other people's. And that's humanly not normal to do that when you say, hey, I have my goals, I have to put the team above yourself. That's what a good manager does. And this agency and future is determined by how much and how good our leaders become and who really cares about our agency. And I think caring is the ultimate form of kindness, which is our core principle here. So I just want to thank Laura for working hard and caring about our agency the last 13 years. And as much as I want to thank her for the last 13 years, I want to thank her in advance for her contribution for the future of our agency, because thanks to her, you guys' future is bright. So let's give it up for 2025 Leadership Award, Laura Martinez.
Okay. Well, it's been, long, 13 years. I know that where we've came from, and it's actually really good to sometimes look back and see how far we've come. And in part, it's also with everyone that has joined our team. So we look forward to even more growth. I'm not planning to go anywhere. Dan knows that. I'm super loyal to him. So I just hope that everyone here also comes with that loyalty as well and with those even bigger goals to continue to grow even for the next 13 years. So yeah, let's hope for a better 2026. So yeah, thank you, Dan.
All right, thank you, Laura. And that is something that is really hard to describe how important it is in business. To have somebody you trust who's looking out for the best interest of myself and the place. Obviously, I care about this place, but to have somebody that cares about the place as if it's their own, that's very difficult to find. And like she said, she's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. This place is not going up for sale. I love what I do. And as leaders, it's kind of funny for me to say this, but I still feel like we're young for leaders. This is still a young company. Like 18 years, yeah, it seems like a long time, but 18 years is right when you're about to begin childhood. Like imagine like you were just born, 18 years later, you're like, okay, now I'm about to be on my own. And from year 20 to 30, there's tremendous growth from there as a person. And the same thing happens as a company too. So I'm really excited. And but the key thing she said there is loyalty. And that's how we take this place to a whole nother level, is when we have more Lauras that really care about the people here and the growth here. And that's something that very difficult to reciprocate, but when something is rare, that's what makes it valuable, and that's what Laura is for us. So let's go for Laura one more time. All right, so what's next for DKIA? All right, so just really want to thank you guys. As a team, on average, we went from 34K average to 52K. One thing I want to ask you guys is who's winning these awards next year? We do this every single year, same room here, and we're going to have these awards once again next year. So who's winning these awards next year? Only your hustle is going to determine that. So I'm literally excited to do this again next year and see who the winners are. A couple things I do want to go over with you guys is what's next for DK as far as just getting into my head here. We want to get more into the preferred market. This is Mercury, Progressive, Homes, things like that. So we have a lot of things covered when it comes to California insurance market. I'm really excited about getting more involved with those carriers. Another thing that I've been working on now for 11 months now, I started March of last year, is the WhatsApp chatbot explosion. This is something I'm testing as we speak. This is a big project of mine, and you guys will be all involved. You guys will have your own WhatsApp access to getting pictures and doing chatbot and automatic AI stuff here too. But this is something I'm working on, and this is something that is going to make a big difference as I project. Another thing I'm looking at is leadership opportunities. Once again, we have over 50 people. There's actually more people in TCO than here. Okay, so we have over 50 people in our organization, and that just means there's just more leadership opportunities for people who have interest in that or have natural characteristics to want to be a leader, because I just can't do it all. And Laura has helped me so much, but there's going to be a place and a point where me and her can't do it all. We're going to need some help when it comes to leadership. And that's going to be a tremendous opportunity for many of you guys who have that ambition. We want to have more agents. We want to have maximum capacity, okay? I know I'm renting those spaces out, and that's helping me out in the short term. It really helped me out, actually. But there wants to be a point I want to have just everything cleared out, those individual offices going to other agents, and really maximizing the office space that we have. So we probably have about, including those offices and stuff like that, probably like room for like 5-7 more agents. And that's something that I want to do as we continue to grow and expand. Okay, so once again, the referral bonus is there for every single month. So let me know if you guys know anybody. And then TCO customer service, QDR support explosion there. That is a skill set that we have. We want to be resourceful. And as much as we produce, we always want to keep our promise to our customers that we're going to take care of them. And that's something we're going to continue to do. As our agency grows, we have a whole system of recruiting there, a whole system of onboarding there, whole system of training over there. So our customer service is going to be better than anybody else in the business. So that's something I can assure you guys that when you guys sell our product, you guys know that the customer service is going to be taken care of. And we're also going to have more calls. I think you guys have noticed that starting January. With more calls being made, more information being gathered, more quotes being ready to be sold. So that's something that we are going to continue to push hard on to support you guys to be able to sell more policies. And then I would say after we sell about 1,000 policies per month by the end of the year, by October we want to sell 1,000 policies a year. Once we hit that goal, the next step for us is going to be?
New office.
On the building.
Yeah, I gotta think bigger like you guys. But we want to go out of state. Okay, we have the talent here, we have the people here that knows the skill set there. So we're going to start off with a few states. So this is going to be all within 2026. By the end of the year, we're going to be selling over 1,000 policies per month in California, and then moving on to other states. And that's something that I'm very excited for. All right, so how are we going to get to the next level? This is technically a meeting, so I'm going to do this every single meeting. We're going to go over our core principles, work hard, we're going to be kind, we're going to have a positive attitude, we're going to be competitive, and then we're going to face the truth. All right, so 2026, one of the things that's on my mind right now is that it was a difficult last couple of years just in general for the insurance market. Many of you guys have been in insurance for the last couple of years. It was brutal in California. Right now, things are opening up. Carriers want us to write, and it's truly one of the things I want to talk about this meeting is just the gratitude we have for the opportunity we have ahead. Gratitude towards each other, the gratitude toward the market. We're out of the tough, difficult times, and it's very important for us to be grateful, and we want to keep that gratitude because I feel like what's going to happen here, I've seen it happen before, is when the market's opening up, it's a little bit easier to sell policies. We have so many carriers, things work. When things go good, the thing we have to worry about is us not getting, what do you call it? We got to stay humble. As we make more money, which looks like we are going to this year, it's 100% my plan is for you guys to start making more money, is I'm already thinking about the next step, okay? First step is we're going to make more money, but I'm already thinking ahead is that what we have to do is stay humble. We have to stay grounded, and we can't ever think we're the shit, okay? Because as soon as you think you're the shit, you turn into shit. And I want to show gratitude towards you guys for last year, and at the same time, be unsatisfied. Okay, we're very grateful for each other. We're very grateful for 2025. We're going to say goodbye to 2025 right now, but it's very important for us to be unsatisfied. Many of you guys said it, is that I felt like I could have done better. Our agency is nowhere near our final form. We're going to, as a competitor, I understand, it's about work ethic, it's about intelligence, but a big part of business is also about stamina, okay? And let's think that we're never there. We were going to stay humble, we're going to stay hungry, and have a much bigger for our agency and for you guys. All right, so thank you guys for 2025. Your adaptability is what made 2025 a successful year for us. Let's continue to be grateful, but unsatisfied, and ready for way more in 2026. All right, guys, thank you guys. Let's get it.